Hello, everybody. We're back with the Bakcup at the cruise. We totally had something prepared for today, but Miss Bippity might be a little bit of a sleepies. So 12 might be a little bit early for her. But that's why we have the backup cruise. We have the backup cruise for exactly this reason. We give caution to the wind, and we throw things at the party that will kill them consistently and constantly. That's how we do this here in the backup crew. We're backed up. Today we have a special guest, Says. Hello. Would you like to plug your Twitches?
Yes, that would be twitch.tv/Saye online, which is SAYE online. I have to spell that every time.
It's right there under his face. And then we have Zesty Addis.
I go by Platinum Chaser now.
Then we have Platinum Chaser now. And then we have BSL Dramas. Who goes by Susk. And we have and we're going in. All right. So, who would like to recap what happened last time?
All right, sure, why not?
Do it in Platinum's voice.
So I had a raven friend named Sneaksies. Squeakers. I don't remember her name. She was there for all about 5 minutes. We went down to Tim's dungeon, and she got killed by some fungi. So I gave her body to Timothy's, and I went and found a lizard folk, and that's when we went to the magical haunted forest, and we met up with little John. He's a big boy. He can't stop shitting himself, and we brought him back to town to his mama and papa. And that about sums it up.
Very good. Good job.
All right. and if chat would like to say anything, we're open here. You can say stuff in Tim's voice. Just say like Tim, like colon, and then what does Tim say? and then Tim will read it out loud.
Oh yeah, Tim talks out loud all the time. Platinum Chaser's at his wit's end.
Okay, so here we are. Y'all were just.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so y'all were just got out, have rested up. You had a nice time with the little John's parents. They allowed you to stay there for free over the night, and as you come out and walk onto the street, you see several people like up on crucifixes, up on crosses, and these people are all strung up and like tied up together, and just like 5 or 6 people just in a row, and you see this crackly old woman, like droops and droops of wrinkles, a bit pudgy around the center, and just in like black and green just drabs of rags. You don't know if the green was actually color of the cloth or if it's some other type of matter on her. But there's definitely a rancid smell from this lady. She has like this rackety old like wooden stave with this glowing like ion stone kind of thing. This just kind of twirling around the end of it, and she has in her one arm just like this pile of hay, and she's just stuffing it down at the bottom of these crucifixed people. And and she's like, you wanted to burn me, a witch, eh? Well, do I have some news for you? And she's laying down hay. And Prismata, you've been watching this for a little while, and she's there went a scuffle down, and this just kind of happens, in this town. Just weird stuff. People are walking past and forward, and then you see another Warforged, and this lizard folk come up and just start watching this brigade.
Anyone bring marshmallows?
That is inappropriate. I give him a little smack.
Ding.
And then anyone bring marshmallows? Oh my god, we're starting off strong.
I look to the other Warforged and go, what's going on here?
It is a crucifixion.
Cool!
Here to observe.
Who's this lady? This creepy old lady.
What? You talking to me?
No.
She looks over at you and is like, lizard folk. Ooh, nice to meet you. She kind of walks slowly over towards you.
Let's talk about some other creepy old lady. Now you're gorgeous.
Oh, I've been called creepy so many times before. Yeah. So. Scales. I haven't taken scales in a while long time.
Wow, that's probably because they're gross.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do that.
These tin men over here. She whacks Prismata and Platinum just on the chest. You can't eat those. They're metal. But scales are yummy.
Don't scuff up my armor. Gotta keep it nice and shiny.
As you look down, there's just a little bit of this green fuzz that's just kind of buffed onto your armor now.
Platinum's just trying to wipe it off though.
Yeah, easy enough. You polished it real good.
Kusana looks over to the other Warforged with a bit of a look kind of like this and just says, armor.
Yes, my shiny chest. I am the Platinum Chaser!
Oh,
You are a curious one.
you're telling me.
Yeah, 6 in intelligence.
So she looks over at Prismata.
Is something I can help you with.
You're made of magic.
You know what else is made of magic? My axe. I take out my axe and I'm like, you know what? Maybe you should. maybe you should take a few steps back, lady.
She leans in close.
Oh no.
Steps back, and as she leans in close, she takes 1 step back and 2 steps back, and she's almost leaning on her staff, just out in front of her, and her feet backwards. I'm taking a step back, and then her feet started hover into the air, and
Oh shit.
as she keeps taking steps back upwards, she's like, and then she falls on the ground prone, and just. She gets herself up. Levitation. I like it. She grabs some more hay from a stable nearby, just walking over, and just slowly, just plops it down. Points down her stave at the edge of these 3 crucified people, and just a little spark shoots out of her stave and just ignites the straw on fire.
Are the people? Are they already dead?
Uh, make a medicine check,
Oh, okay. Well,
which you're probably good at.
yeah, I got
Being
plus
barbarian.
3.
With high
Oh
wisdom.
boy.
And so you look up at them, and they're moving,
Oh. Okay.
but their eyes are closed. They're just like,
You got it. All right. Well, she only lit the one, right? There's only one.
yep, only one right now.
All right. I go to one that's not already lit up, and I
Mhm.
try to free him.
How do you go about trying to free him?
How tall
They're-
is it?
So they're about 10 feet off the ground, where their feet start, and then another 5 feet towards the top, and then they're just hanging there, straw around them, and there's buildings nearby, but you might be able to climb and get on and get on them. They're about this side. They're about the maybe 15 feet away, so. From where the crucifixes are. There's stone around, so you have options. And there's also people just like walking back and forth, just kind of paying, just looking over, and then just minding their own business and just walking back and forth.
Well, I'll climb up one of the boxes that's not lit, and try to untie it if I get up there, like
All right.
starting from the hands.
So as you're looking this outside of this building, there's different plaques of wood, and there should be some firm hand grass that you'll be able to get up there, but it will be some type of jump to like kind of cling onto it, and then Assassin's Creed like jump the opposite direction over to try to like grab onto the post. So I would like you to roll an athletics check as you're trying to get up there and get on. So it's like you're looking up at the building, and then you look back at the posts, and you're just like, nah, bro. You just grab onto the post and just yank yourself up, just straight up, and then you keep yourself on there. You're grabbed onto the post, and you're there. You're stuck on. You're up there, and you're on the backside of this crucifixion, happening this post, and you have like rope everywhere, just kind of tying this person together.
Right, so I'm gonna wrap my tail around like towards the bottom for like, you know,
Stability. Yep.
stability. Yeah.
Wrap it around his legs.
Sure.
All right.
I feel like I don't want to do that, but okay. And I will wait.
All right. So as you're gnawing, the lady shoots another flame down, and now the ground around you is on fire.
Yay! All right.
So Platinum and Prismata, what are you doing as you're watching this?
Observing.
Thanks.
Yeah, Platinum's, I guess, debating because they were all ready for the bonfire, and now the lizard's getting involved. So I think he's just gonna stand there for a little bit and see how this progresses.
Yeah,
All right.
I have such good friends.
So as you're binding this off, roll damage. So there's 3 cords, and each of them have 5 hit points. You'll need to bite off all 3. But it seems like the flames are coming up at you pretty quickly.
Okay, cool.
What are you doing up there?
I'm eating some rope. It's good. It's nutritious.
All right. So as you're gnawing at these ropes, the flames start to creep up. They're about a quarter of the way up the mast. You see it kind of begin to sway in the heat and buckle under the pressure of 2 people on it, and the substance that's holding it into the ground kind of buckling over.
Okay.
Roll more damage. All right. So you're able to gnaw through the first set of ropes that gets the hand free, and one hand slings down, and the orc that you've been gnawing at kind of like stirs a little as his hand gets free, and the heat kind of inflames. So it's just the flames are about halfway up the mast right now. Roll some more.
You gotta wait till he's cooked to eat him.
Oh my goodness.
I do not think that would be tasty either way.
All right. As you're gnawing off the other hand, the orc wakes up a little to kind of help you and just break off the other hand. And as you're looking now, you're seeing that the first person's already up in flames, screaming terribly. The third person is now being caught on fire.
Oh, good. Alright, well, I'll move my tail up to like the orc's torso, just so it's like when I get the last one, it doesn't just like fall right into.
Yep. All right, do one more damage roll to get him out of the torso area, to rope around the torso area. Let's see, and you're gnawing, and the flames are starting to eat at you at this time, and you take 4 points of fire damage as your tail, like even though you're up there and your bottom, just this heat is rising up at you, taking some points of fire damage. All right, go one more.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So as you're up there, you take 1 more point of fire damage.
Alright, I'll take that.
As you're biting this off, and the orc is trying to struggle, but his feet are now burning, and you smell soaring flesh.
I should
So
compose a song about
there's-
this.
There's no more rope now.
There's
I did it.
just a little bit more strands of rope. If you'd like to try it one more time.
Yes. There you go.
All right, there. You're able to you take 4 more points of fire damage as
So, oh good.
take 4 more points of fire damage, and the orc flops forward. Oh, actually, your tail is around him, so he like hucks forward. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Or actually, it should be
Don't tell me it's
athletics.
okay. Okay.
So as you're trying to catch him forward, you're able to hold him to the mast without falling forward. What would you like to do as you take
Oh good.
more fire damage?
Oh no.
As you're now fully encased in
Okay.
flames.
We're still alive. I'm gonna. I don't know. I'll go like forward, like I'll move forward and like leap off with him, so like connected to my tail, I guess.
All right.
So just try to like drag him with me,
Roll
which is
a
helpful because it's gonna be strength, and I'm gonna suck at it.
Yep. Roll a strength check. See if you can drag him off the post. And
Oh my
fire.
goodness!
All right.
Oh, we did it!
You roll enough d20s and you get a natural 20. So getting up there was easy, getting off was easy. But binding those things just sucked. So as you're getting around, you have your tail around him, and you just lift off. Like you do this soaring eagle type thing, and you land like back over heel. Assassin's Creed, just boom,
Yes.
right into the pile of hay. And then you hear poof, as the orc lands on top of you.
Oh,
Pile of hay. It's like,
good.
Wow.
and you didn't take any fall damage.
Oh, well, good.
All
Okay.
right. And as you're there, trying to move the orc off of you, he's not moving.
Oh no.
Platinum will walk up and move the orc off of.
Bulk, run! Get him up.
He'll power
just-
walk.
Easy enough. You reach down and just take the orc off.
Are you okay?
No. Very much no.
Prismana approaches and looks down and just simply asks, "What is with the amusing behavior?"
Amusing.
I believe that is the word that you used for it.
That wasn't very amusing to me. I mean, this.
And what is the word that you used?
I don't know, drastic? I don't know. This lady's just trying to kill people. That's not cool.
It's not.
No, Platinum, no, it's not. Only if they're bad people. So, like,
Are they not
And?
bad people?
what? What did you say? I didn't hear you. Exactly.
What? How do you know they're not bad people?
I don't, but, like, I got nothing against them. I want to know why this lady does.
You hear
Oh, hey, lady.
this lady comes over,
How are
looks
you?
down at the orc that Platinum just laid aside, pokes it a little, dead. Just walks off.
Oh, my God. All right. Well, I'm at 2 hit points, so that was all for nothing.
All right. You get inspiration for trying to help this man off the stake.
Yay!
That at any time during the session, you're able to use your inspiration and roll with advantage.
Cool.
But if you don't use it this session, then it's gone the next session.
Oh no. Cool. Okay.
You'll need it.
All right. So I'm gonna stand up and be like, "Thanks for all the help, Platinum."
I didn't know what you were doing. I thought we were gonna have a bonfire.
No. You're hopeless.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. It seemed like a normal thing. No one else was reacting to it. I thought this was a common occurrence.
I've told you the people in this town are very interesting. They are
Yes.
not very normal. But that's not cool.
I
In
did
fact, it's very
clearly
hard
say
to-
it was a crucifixion.
Yeah, but it didn't seem like it was, like a government thing or anything like that. It was just this lady.
I mean, you should have said something before you just started doing things, I guess.
Well, she started doing things. I wasn't about to sit down asking questions. That's not how sus do. Sus smash.
I do not know much myself. I was only studying
Studying what?
behavior.
That sounds kind of dumb. Behavior is very natural. Can't really study that.
Natural. It may be natural for you.
What are you up to in this town?
Wandering.
You just pass through.
She nods.
Alright, well, how would you rate your combat abilities? Because Platinum over here, my new best friend Platinum, he's pretty decent. And you see, I'm looking.
I am the Platinum Chaser!
Yeah, okay. Thanks. See, I'm looking to get back at some of my old party members. So if you'd like to offer your services to us with us, we could probably.
A party, as in a celebration.
No, as in a group of people who stay together.
Ah. I see no reason why not to accept.
Yes, all right, dude.
Let's get this party started. We already got the fire.
Yeah, but let's at least sleep a little bit or get a potion, because I don't want to die.
Alright. So you know that
Didn't you just sleep?
you can take a short rest and expend your hit dice to heal yourself.
I also have 20 gold. So I can buy things.
So, what can I get for 20 gold around here? It's burning a hole in my pocket.
All right. So as you're looking around, so are you trying to search for some healing potions to buy, or what are you trying to do?
Yeah, we can get some healing potions, because then we can take them with us on our adventures.
All right. So as you're searching around town with the Platinum Chaser and Prismana, or actually you don't know her name.
Hey, you, what's your name?
The name I chose is Prismana.
Cool, I'm Susk. You already know who that
I
guy
am the
is,
Platinum
because
Chaser!
You are a strange one.
You don't know half of it yet. Just you wait. Like a day or two, you'll know. Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna keep going.
No. You know me. Who are you?
I'm Susk. I'm a wizard.
Stuff!
Don't. I turn to Platinum, I'm like, please stop saying my name.
Stuff!
Unless you really have to.
All right. So as you're walking around town, just trying to go for the different shops, you walk past Gizmos, and it's eerily silent.
Oh no.
And you actually get right next to Ernesto's. And right next to Ernesto's, there's this potion shop.
Oh, sweet.
That you've seen passing by, and you're just like, oh yeah, that potion shop over there. But you haven't been in it yet.
All right, we're gonna go in it right now.
All right.
And hope it's not also run by Ernesto.
Don't give him ideas. A side door opens up here.
Yeah, funny story.
So as you get closer, you just take on the handle, open it up, easy enough, and you walk in this nice old shack. Seems like it's been there for quite a while. There's a just moss grown on everything and everywhere.
Oh,
And-
Where is it?
What color is it?
Yeah, what color is it?
Just brown wood.
Okay.
Just
Don't poke it anyway. Don't touch the moss.
But you wouldn't know that.
and so you have Ernesto's like fancy like whitewashed half stone, half wood establishment right next to it, right next to this shabby old moss covered hut with thatched roof. And then you have Gizmos, whatever that is, like just within eye shot. And you enter, and you hear a ding 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 as bells go off. And you look up, and there actually is some bells there, just little contraption there to hook, and there's ding 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 ding. First time you've seen that. And as you walk in, from the back you hear and ducking through some of these beads that are about waist that go down about waist high, you see this giant blue-skinned creature with just moss covering half of his face, and he says, "Why, hello! How are you doing today?"
Wow, I'm great, because you seem like a normal dude, and it's the first normal dude I've seen in this town so far.
Oh, yes, I get that a lot. I am right next to some colorful folk. So what can I help you with today?
Oh well, we're looking for some healing potions. You know, we're going adventuring soon, and we need to, stay our best.
All right. And as you're watching this giant kind of stoop in this thatched roof, he has a table that's about waist high, but to him it's about thigh high. He has to kind of stoop down and just kind of sit cross-legged, and he points over to a shelf that's right next to you. It's like, you're searching for, what did you say you were searching for? Sorry.
For some health potions.
Health potions. Yes, the third stall on the right, fourth to the left. You see these red vials. Those. Bring it over here.
Okay.
It's kind of hard for me to get around.
No, I hear.
Kind of small.
No problem at all. I grab.
How'd you get in here?
Did
they build it around you?
It's kind of. So you would like six?
He's got a backstory. We gotta know what it is, guys. Yeah, I put him down on the counter. I'm like, yeah, it's well, depending on the price, of course, how much.
Yep. Yes, of course. Let me just get my ledger. You just kind of see him like lay back through the beads. His head hits the beads. He reaches up, and then around, and then you hear some paper rustling, like that, and then this tiny little notebook, just page. Healing potions. Those will be 6 of them. Let me carry the one. It will be 300 gold pieces. Yep.
Just kidding. Would you happen to have anything for less, maybe?
What are you searching for? What are you in the mood for?
I mean, like, what sort of healing potions are these? Like wicked amazing ones? And
oh no! If you wanted like I see your attire, and I was assuming you were going to get some lesser healing potions. If you'd like some greater healing potions, those will run. Yeah, he picks up the book again. A lot more. So sits down.
What?
Yep.
We're gonna have to have a hard pass on that. But thanks for your time.
Anytime.
Being a normal dude. That's pretty good.
You come to my shop anytime that you would like to spend some hard-earned cash to keep yourselves alive in the battlefield.
Yep.
He looks you over, and your burn wounds everywhere. It's like, but maybe you should probably heal up a little bit. Healing potions are nice and all, but spend a good day's rest, and you should be back to normal.
Yeah, right. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Have a lovely day.
No, of course. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Oh my goodness.
Like reach back, put the papers back, and then he kind of shifts his weight and just kind of crawls through the beads back into the back of the shop.
Damn, all I'm doing today is just wasting time. Let's go.
That one should remodel the place. It looks inconvenient.
I spent all my gold on my wares, and when I sell them, I'll be able to remodel. You hear from the back.
Understandable. Prismana leaves the building.
Mm-hmm. All right, and as you leave the building, you see Ernesto in a heated conversation with this dwarf. It's like, well, no, I do not deal in sacred magical artifacts. No, that would be that Furbolg over there. He says, which kind of sneer. If you do want some gizmos, though, you could go down to Gizmo's Glorious Goods. If you would really like to, but me personally, I deal in grease. I don't know. He just has his bucket of grease. It's like just get you some.
There is such a market for grease in this town.
I'm so curious.
And you see the dwarf just gets flustered. He just storms off.
Prismana turns back to the others and just asks, "Is grease a rare commodity in this region?"
I don't know. He's trying to pawn it off to me.
I think he's just a little hot. It's just
As the dwarf storms off, and just kind of bumps against the platinum chaser.
Yo,
As he walks, he looks back and he's like, "Pfft, "What are you gonna do about it?"
what's your face?
Did you just
Say
scuff
it.
me up, boy? Little boy, did you just scuff me up?
Little boy, I'll have you know, his hand rests on his axe. I'll have you know, I'm probably older than you by a fair bit.
I don't know how old I am.
Warforge just turns around and storms off.
I wonder what got his panties in a bunch.
How do you know what babies are?
I've seen people wear their underwears.
Alright, well, I don't know, do you want...
I don't understand it, but I understand the concept of clothing.
Alright, good. Awesome.
I wasn't born yesterday. Haha!
Go on.
Alright, well,
So what we gonna do?
let's go back to the tavern and see if what was his name, George. See if George would allow us to head back there, and of course I'll pay them because they're good people.
300 gold.
Except Little John. Little John's not good people, but let's see if we can go to.
Are you kidding me? Little John is the most sweetest, innocent boy.
He almost ate my hand.
Well, when you cover it in fruits and vegetables, then he won't eat it.
We're going back. We're going back to the tavern place.
All right.
So I can snoozle.
So, as you're getting away, going back to the tavern, roll a Prismana. Roll a 1d 1,372.
Don't be anything hostile. And if it is, protect me.
758. Okay. 758. Talk amongst yourself as you're on your way over.
I don't
So,
like that little boy.
I don't think anyone in this town does, actually. It seems like
You know him?
What?
You know that little boy that scuffed me up?
Oh,
That insulted
no,
my
that's
age?
I thought you were talking about those. He did insult your age. That's very rude
I
thing
mean-
to insult.
That was not a little boy. Do you not understand?
He's old.
I got hit in the head real hard. I don't remember much.
All he remembers apparently is his little bird friend.
I am the platinum chaser.
And yeah, he knows.
So as you make your way over through the Little John-sized hole in the fence, and over to the inn, you're about ready to walk inside when suddenly I would like all three of you to roll dexterity saves.
Oh, good.
Oh boy.
Ooh, not bad.
What is
It'd be
it, two?
better. I'm gonna die.
Okay. Wrong tab.
I got a 15.
All right.
Oh,
So all three of you, you hear a, and you look down and you see this this little trap there, this arcane magic go,
was there a trap?
and then and then just launch up. All three of you just duck out of the way as this giant, like, green glowing net just entraps a bubble of air, and then just kind of floats there.
Is this at the end?
Yeah, right at the right at the door.
Is this how they catch dinner?
Maybe I don't want to stay.
They
here
do need to
if
eat
that's
that,
the case.
feed that big boy.
It-
You hear.
Big boy.
Oh shit!
He says, "Oh, hi friends." You see the fat tub of larv fully clothed now with a shirt that has just stains on it, just of different types of food and things that might not be food. You smell him before you see him.
Oh, good.
And you see Little John just come out, kind of wobbling around, fortune, just making sure that his head stays in place. Oh, you found my bubble. He pokes the bubble, kind of like moves up and floats off.
What's that bubble for?
It's for me. It's for when I go outside.
Good. Excellent.
So it is.
It would be horrible if you got lost again.
Yeah. My parents put it there. And they said, Little John, if you get stuck in the bubble, don't struggle.
To prevent from getting lost.
Yeah, I got lost the other time. I went into a big forest area. I ate trees.
And lizard people, but we don't talk about that.
I turned to Prismana, and I said, we had to go get him and bring him back.
Anyway, little John, it's good to see you again. Would you mind grabbing your parents for us, please?
Oh, my parents. They went out of town right now.
Oh,
That's when they left the bubble.
that's good. Well, I don't want to.
He's just looking up at the bubble.
Okay, I turn back to my new friends. I'm like, listen,
They left the door unlocked.
No,
Set the
listen.
trap.
I really gotta take a rest. But now that this trap for little John is gone, I don't want to do that because he is absolutely 100% going to get out again.
Listen,
and we're just gonna have to deal with him.
no, we just set the
The
trap, so
armies.
now we have to babysit him till his parents get back, or else we're gonna have to go on
Yeah.
another adventure.
No. De-arm it.
Alright.
It is a simple measure.
You can do that?
I know, DM, can I?
Roll an Arcana check.
Sorry, one more time. What?
Roll an Arcana check.
This one, that. Oh, I actually thought it was higher. I thought I was confident.
All right. As you're looking up at the bubble, it's out of reach.
Right, how about I go take a quick rest and you guys just
I'll
man the
I'll
door.
stand at the door.
Let's do that. Alright, turn back to little John. So, now that the only thing keeping you inside is gone, how about we just
What are you talking about?
stay around, we stay for a little bit, and we just double
You
check.
hear him just sit down.
Oh,
It's like, you guys are fun.
okay. Well, I'm actually gonna head.
You look tasty.
I
He did eat your people.
all right. He very much did. Prismana, how about you come with me and you stand outside the room door so he doesn't eat me, and then the platinum you stay out here and you just let us know if he starts to.
I am the platinum chaser.
Good. All right, and then I
Understood.
go. go inside. If I can get around Little John, I guess.
So,
Can I go inside?
all right. So as you step around, Little John, which takes you a couple steps, you go up to the room that you stayed in the night before.
Roll dexterity saving check as he tries to bite you.
So,
I think I know why it's low. Yeah.
Hmm?
Come on.
both
Fix it.
both parents are gone.
So, Little John, did they tell you when your parents would be back?
Oh, they said they were going south.
Ah, shit.
They were going to go pick up some stuff. They said about boar hunting, and they said about pig hunting, they said about pony hunting, and they said about boar hunting.
Oh, we screwed this up.
So you take an hour of rest to recuperate and tend to your wounds. Roll your hit dice to recover hit points.
I don't know what that is. How do I learn what that
1d12 plus Constitution.
Oh, cool. Two. Oh, good.
So that's 6 hit points, and you can roll one more since you're level 2.
I can. Well, sweet. I'm gonna do that because that wasn't great.
I got prep for this Little John fight.
How's it sound now?
All right. So you now have regained 16 hit points. So you're up to 18, I think.
14 was my max.
14's your max? We got it. All right. So as you've recuperated, didn't take you too much time. You've done this before. You have some resilience. So now you come back down an hour later, and the Platinum Chaser and Little John have been talking. So, and
I peek over.
This is fun!
Peek over, peek over Little John's side. I'm like, do this, do this. No, this, gotta do this.
This is
we've been paying Rock.
training.
Playing rock. Oh my god. Oh, that's good.
It's been a fun hour.
Good.
I learned a new game.
Right,
This rock.
Well, Platinum, did you happen to ask when the rentals are coming back?
Oh, he said they're not gonna be here for a while.
I don't want to stay here for a while.
Neither do I.
Usually they only put that down if they're going to be out until days I can't count.
No. Goodness.
Well, don't leave here because I'm not
One.
coming back to get you.
One.
Alright, maybe we should take a little trip. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Maybe we should take a little trip down to Gizmo, see if we can find another kind of trap to keep him in, and then maybe then we can.
An excellent idea.
Alright. Prismana, you cool with that?
I'll keep an eye on Little John. You go talk to Gizmo.
Okay. Alright,
I still question your behavior.
Prismana, you're welcome to stay here if you don't want to deal with Gizmo, because I don't think he's a little weird.
I will go.
Your kind. Well, I mean, he's sort of almost threatened to use Platinum. I don't know if he's gonna do the same thing to you. So if you don't want that, you can stay here. Or you can
No,
come.
this is intriguing behavior.
Okay,
I wish to observe it.
just you've been warned. And then we
And I
go.
will stab him if he tries.
I like you. Let's go. Here we go.
All right. So as you leave your friends playing rock, you go down to
Please don't die.
Gizmo's shop, and it's still eerily silent.
It's. I hope he's not dead. I go and I knock on that door.
As you knock, so his whole door is covered in gears and bobbleheads. You see like little kind of ancient troll doll looking thing with like the hair kind of like stapled to this door. You see like wooden ponies and like all different types of things that shouldn't be on a door. They're on a door. And as you knock, you just like cring, 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 as all the things just kind of like wave against the door. And seems a little eerily silent. And as you knocked, you notice that it kind of pushed inwards a little, the door.
Oh. Something happened to Gizmo.
Not my Gizmo!
Neil,
how could you do this to me?
I'll very slowly open that door a little bit and just be like, hey, Gizmo?
Roll a
So you're
dexterity
here?
save.
Oh, good. I knew that was gonna happen, and I'm gonna suck, and this is gonna be great. This is my death. Welcome to my death. Hey! Oh my goodness! I'm rolling
Rolling
so
those
well today.
20s.
Dang!
So
That's
as you push the door open, you feel it go taut a little bit, and then you look up and you see a little silver wire attached to the door before you push it open even further.
Okay. I want to go around back. I want to leave that door where it is. Go around back.
All right. As you go around back, you see this massive forge with all these different types of bobs and ends, tool sets, different types of pliers, hot coal, just ore everywhere, different types of metal bars, just scattered everywhere, and several different machines and contraptions. One with there's this machine that has two leather sheets across it with reinforced bars or some type of like light wood bars across the leather sheets with a little pedal mechanism that's attached to it. Don't know what it does. You look and you see this half-buried boat, like a kind of decent-sized sailing ship that's just half-buried in dirt. And the mast is kind of like pointing up, and the sails have been tattered and worn and just laying on the ground. And just loads of different contraptions of that sort.
Well, that all is very normal, I believe.
Yeah,
So is there a door at the back as well?
Oh yeah, there's two giant doorways that look like they could be like slid sideways. Barn doors.
I'm gonna knock on that door first and call out for Gizmo again.
All right, and these doors aren't they don't have bobs and end on them.
Okay,
They're just
good.
normal looking doors, and as you lock in, it goes ding 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 ding. Silence.
All right. Is there any There's no windows, are there? Is there a window?
And as you're looking around trying to check for a window, it seems like there's things up on the like this is a thatched roof, but it's kind of patchy, so light might go in through the thatch on top rather than through a window.
Is the half-buried boat close to the loading?
It's about 30 yards off.
Okay. Let's open that door and probably make another dexterity.
All right. As you go,
While she approaches, Prismata stops the hand from even touching the door.
Yeah,
this may be trapped as well.
Yeah, probably. But like, where's Gizmo now? Gizmo's always here. He's always been here to harass Platinum. Where'd he go though? I gotta know where he go. Well, now we need him, and he's not here, and that's not cool.
Is there no one else?
I mean, there's Ernesto, but who knows what he does? I don't want to mess with him.
How's Ernesto gonna help? Oh, he can make a grease trap.
I don't
An
know if
excellent
his things will
idea.
work. I don't think his things will work.
Just put grease all over the entrance.
Do you think you could eat grease? Oh, Johnny grease.
I don't
No,
know.
I want to find out what happened to Gizmo. I want to open that door.
Prismata pulls back and stays close by the whole time.
Yay! What do I gotta do to open that door, Nia?
You have to yank it open.
I do that.
All right. So as you go and you get ready to yank it open, you yank it open.
Oh, good.
And it just slides like butter smooth, just at the
Keep
end.
good, it's not locked.
Alright, what's inside that door? What's inside door number 1?
So what's
This
inside?
is number 2. We just passed number 1.
Whatever.
So as you look in this door, you see thousands of baubles and knickknacks and paddywhacks and bones just strewn about all these different shelves. Looks like you completely opened the entire back of the store. This store maybe like 30 feet by 30 feet. You see everything. You let in like sunlight just beams through. You see the front end door. You can clearly see the little contraption with a silver thread, and up on the top you see a bucket, like just a wooden bucket, just kind of hanging there. And you look around, and there's just gadgets, like just so many gadgets.
But no Gizmo?
Roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Are you going inside to go check?
Yes.
All right.
Wait. I want to check for more traps first.
All right. Roll,
Because I don't trust
roll an
you.
investigation check for traps.
Got you.
Gee.
All right. As you're looking around, and as you see the type of traps that he left up, and you're like looking around for different wires, different things that might be hidden, it doesn't seem like there is anything that you would consider a trap.
Alright.
Just
Now
to
check
double
for
check,
Gizmo.
though. Just to double check. Prismata is going to pull out one finger, and a light will emit from it, basically casting light on herself.
All right.
And she's going to investigate the area herself.
All right. Roll an investigation check.
With the light and everything.
As you're looking around, and you saw that Slush did a pretty good job of checking the area. You check the other side of the area, anything that she might have missed, and it doesn't seem like there's any more type of like tripwire or different type of traps around.
I'm gonna call out for Gizmo and try to look for him, I guess. Or any signs of him.
All right. Roll an investigation check as you start to like step over this clutter. If you ever seen hoarders, like this is like 10 times worse.
Good.
But everything's metal and sharp and pointy.
Oh, okay.
All right.
fall.
As you're walking around trying to check for different things, you just walking around, and I almost like to say roll a dexterity save to prevent yourself from getting cut on these different
that's what I
sharp
thought
objects that you're
you were
working
gonna
on.
do to me.
If I'm going in there,
What happened to my natural 20?
would I roll this because
You don't have any flesh to cut.
exactly that's what I was asking.
So, you get nicked a little. You get nicked in some bobs and ends. You have a little cut, but you don't take any serious damage because it's like trying to step on shattered glass. It's like it's possible to do, and if you're careful. But you're definitely hampered right now. This is not an easy time of it, trying to move through all this different stuff, and you're not finding any traces of a living thing in here. It's all made of like metal and wooden contraptions. Prismata, are you doing anything?
Prismata really doesn't know who they are searching for exactly. So Prismata is basically looking for anyone else in general or anything suspicious in the room that they are currently in.
All right. So are you trying to perceive what's around, or are you going in looking through things?
Perceive.
All right. So roll a perception check.
This one, oh. I should have been perceiving the whole time.
All right. As you're looking around, you don't see. Everything here is out of the ordinary, but you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Well,
And then-
that's this town.
And you hear, both of you hear something behind you, like a little ting 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 ting, like wind chimes on little gears.
Cute. Let's go investigate that.
All right. And as you turn around to go and look, you see this little gnome face right up your face. Like, hello, how's it going?
Don't do that.
and he zips himself back up,
Oh,
and he just like lays back in the gears, and he just like disappears in the
What?
film. And you see, now that you're looking at him, it's like, yeah, there's no way that you could have seen that.
oh my gosh. Was the DC on that like 400 to find it?
Oh my gosh. I took a nap
Jeez.
on it.
He's perfected the ghillie suit.
But
Alright,
in a shop.
alright. So I look to where he disappeared. I'm like, Kisnor, jeez, please. Okay.
And you hear a cring, 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 and you follow the sound, and it seems like there's tunnels of gears that he's going through. And then you see him like poke his head out of this like of these hanging gears. Like, what? What do you want?
Okay. I'm just gonna get over the fact that you blend in with all this stuff, and you know of a little John, correct? I assume you do. You live in this town.
Nope.
No. Well, you see.
He's
Little John.
just staring like directly at Prismata.
I
Is this something
kind
I
of take a
can-
couple steps to like get in his line of sight. And I'm like, well, you see, old John. He's very good at escaping. He's a very good escape artist, and upon going towards his home, we accidentally got rid of the only trap that was keeping him inside. So we were hoping we could work with you to get another one, or a different one. Really, probably not another one.
He tilts his head around you, trying to get a better line of sight, and then points over at his door. I have traps.
I see that. So we're looking for one to like contain someone.
Contain. you see him zip back up and back into his cavern, and hear cling, 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 as he just goes through. You see some things start to move, and then you look up, and then hanging from the ceiling and this little contraption back and forth, it's like, found something.
Is
This is who we were looking for.
Is it big enough to hold Little John?
I don't know. How big is Little John?
Very large.
Maybe. Just swinging back and forth. You see he has these manacles just hanging in his hand. This will keep anyone trapped. For long times.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, but can it be activated when no one else is there?
You see him climb back up the little rope thing, and then his ceiling goes toomp as you hear him crawl around, and you hear the side of his wall. You hear him rustle around, and then out from the beneath. Roll a dexterity save.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to beat 14. Nope. So you hear clink clink, and then you look down and your feet are manacled. That's how you activate it.
Thanks. Would you mind taking a walk?
Intriguing.
What for? You said you wanted to be trapped.
No, I don't want to be trapped. We want to trap Little John.
Little John. Well, why didn't you bring him here?
Because we need to keep him in the house so he doesn't get out.
This is a house.
No, we need to... Oh, my goodness.
Another house.
We need to keep him in his house.
Which direction?
That way.
All right. And as you point towards, it's like, follow me.
Oh.
And he lifts up the floor. He just lifts up the floor. And Bob's and Aaron just kind of tumble down, and you see this passageway under his house.
Oh my god, I don't understand. Am I still manacled?
Uh-huh.
Gizmo? Gizmo, I can't follow you if I'm manacled.
Well, she can come. Points over at Prismata.
I would
Me?
like to come along too, though.
Yeah, you can come later.
How about now? Is now a good time?
Why would now be a good time?
Because it is.
Really?
Yes. Very good time.
He zips himself up. Come on! Come on!
Intriguing.
What?
Prismata just steps forward, and the clear gaze through her eyes, leading to the mechanical whirring behind him, just stares at the little one. What is with your fascination in this complex home?
What is with my what?
It is irrelevant.
Okay, come on.
No, wait, Prisma.
You hear him crunk, 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 under the house.
Prisma.
Prismata turns around to listen.
Listen, you know how I told you, he's kind of threatened Platinum a while ago. Yeah, remember that? Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want you to go with him in this creepy tunnel that I know nothing about alone. That I literally just met you, but I would feel something if something happened.
Prismata just motions to the rapier that's on the side of her. Just pats on it emotionlessly, turns around, and follows along.
I tried. I guess I'm not her master. I couldn't really have done much more than that. I guess I'm stuck here forever.
I will return.
I'm playing rock with myself.
Someone else is there.
Best to learn.
All right, Prismata, as you go down and as you're looking down at your feet, are you doing anything about your feet? Yeah.
No.
Or for Miss Susk?
I guess I'll try to use my axe. That's probably a smart thing.
Okay. As you get your axe up and you swing down, we'll switch over to Prismata. So, Prismata, as you're climbing down through these tunnels are small. They're for a small-sized creature. So you're squeezing through here, going at half or at a quarter speed, just crawling through the series of tunnels that are paved in little gadgets and gizmos and gears, and you're going deep. You probably approximate like 50 to 75 feet before it opens up into a cavern, just kind of a naturally strewn cavern underneath the city. That's about like this area right here is about 15 wide by like 50 long, just little shards of you still have your light with you, it just lasts for an hour, with dripping stalactites and stalagmites, and you see this like burning lava forge at the end of this hallway.
Curious. When was this formed?
Say again? Like,
When was this formed?
you see Gizmo hang from the ceiling, just upside down. I don't know. And then go back up, and then you hear him crunk, 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 and then down the sideways passage. It looks like he's slowly encroached into this malformed cave with all these different gizmos and bobs, and he just rests his arm. He unzips his face, just rests his arm on the side of this lava forge, and just like, get in.
Prismata just stands there. That is not the way.
For what?
We are going to the other home.
To the other home? Who said anything about another home?
Prismata turns around and starts heading back.
Are you sure? You'd make a very powerful airship.
Airship, you say?
I would rather perform than fly in the skies.
You could do both. I can make a music box out of you too.
Perform at my free will.
Self-winding music box?
I could see battles around the world. Study cultures. Can a music box do that?
Maybe. If I give it legs.
What the hell
And a
is
book.
this thing?
And a book.
Prismata turns back around and ejects from her wrist a flute. And takes it with her hands and then just waves it around. I am already a music box. Thank you for the offer.
All right. Well, when you change your mind, just come back and get into the lava.
Now, I believe there was something about a trap.
Oh yeah, traps. I put a trap for you to get in lava.
Another one.
I only had one trap. I could turn the lava upside down.
Prismata turns back around, starts walking away.
As you walk up. And here, as Gizmo goes into his tunnels, and you make your way back up. And now we come back to you. And as soon as you put your axe down, the manacles just kind of fly off because they weren't latched to anything.
Excellent.
Good.
And you see Prismata just poke her head back up out of the tunnel.
Oh hey, you're alive. That's cool. Wait, did you get the trap?
There was a trap, but not the trap that we had anticipated.
Of course it wasn't. All right. Well, I guess maybe Ernesto is our last shot here. Let's leave, because I don't like this place at all anymore. I'm just backing away.
Just back away, kind of kicking the manacles off. And you two back off. It's like you hear zip, zip.
Nope.
Actually,
Zip, zip, zip.
Yes.
just in case. Wait. He took the manacles away.
She just kicked him off.
Oh, she kicked him off. Okay. Prismata is going to completely crawl out and take the manacles.
All right. So you're picking up the manacles?
Mhm.
Okay. So as you pick them up, something whirs inside your head that this might be arcane in nature.
Crap, dude.
Shit.
I'm leaving for Ernesto as I'm moving.
All right. And then
Back
you're out. You're gone. You're by the boat. You're just like out of there. And you hear, ring, ring, ring. 5 gold. You see him swinging back and forth on the rope from above. 5 gold. His little gizmo.
Wait, to me?
Yes.
Prismana, well, she holds out her other arm and from her wrists ejects 5 gold from it.
God, you could have gotten that for so much less. He's really bad at agony.
Well,
As you pull out the gold, you one by one they go zoop, 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 and they get attached to the ceiling.
It's still there. It's still there.
More tickets. Back up into the ceiling.
I'm at the front of the house now.
Yeah.
Prismana,
I'm looking back like, where did she go?
All right.
Like debating if I should go back. Like, what happened?
So, Mr. Platinum Chaser, I would like you to roll a 1d 1372.
Oh, crud. Hold on. Let me get back to roll 1. What'd you say, 1372?
Yep.
Oh, no. 441.
Do I just say, oh no, we have no idea what this is?
Or do I? Oh. So, as you two have been playing rock for the better part now of like an hour and a half, straight, like you've seen your friend go off and rest. She came down with her burn marks kind of scuffed out, and Prismata and Susk went away, and it's been about 15 minutes, and you smell something, a little bit kind of burnt powder, gunpowder type of stuff, and as you look around, you're at the door, and he's just been sitting and playing rock with you. You look out, and you see footprints in the dirt, right next to the alleyway of where this inn is, and you see footprints going one way, into this alley, and then just blood drag marks going out into the middle of the street, and then over into another alleyway.
That's odd. I'll make sure to tell them when they get here.
So, so another like 20 minutes go by, and your friends return.
No, we wanted to go to Ernesto's.
Oh, you want to go to Ernesto's?
Yeah, I want to see if he's got anything.
All right. So.
I'm not leaving Little John unsupervised.
Okay, so as you go to Ernesto's, he greets you. Why, hello! What brings you to my shop today?
We want to know, we want to know a little bit more about your business.
Well, of course, my dear. I didn't catch your name. Mine's Ernesto.
I know your name is Ernesto. My name is Susk.
Susk? Susk can be full of musk and needs a little grease rubbed on her tusks.
That sounds good.
Question.
Yes.
Is grease a prime commodity in this region?
Oh, do you want to find out?
I do not wish to purchase. I am just curious.
First one's free.
What is exactly?
I'm afraid I must decline.
Can I do like an Arcana check or something to see if it, like anything he is doing is magical of any sort?
All right, Miss Bard, do an Arcana check. Oh wait, barbarian.
I don't know.
Bard?
I just want to see if I can find anything.
All right, roll an Arcana check to see if this is some magical grease.
Magical grease. Let's go.
How are you rolling all these nat 20s?
She's also the only one that's rolled this game. She's also
That's true.
No, we all did a dex save.
rolled.
We did Dexos.
yeah, you did. But as you get up and would you like to check out my grease?
Like I'm looking at like the bucket of grease and like the grease on his face too, like the patterns.
All right. Yeah, he's definitely magical. Like himself is just there's something magical about him. Things are glowing.
Oh, it's his charm.
Like
That's what's so magical.
his face changes colors with the grease. The grease on his face changes colors, and the patterns are way too intricate because he like smears it across himself, and then like patterns start to emerge out of the smears.
Okay, good. So, yeah, Ernesto, we just, we want, what can your grease do? Like, give us a rough estimate.
So do you want to find out?
I guess we do.
All right. Come here. And he leads you into the back, or if you follow him, he'll lead you into the back of his shop.
I will follow.
All right. As you go into the back of the shop, he actually leads you up to a second floor. The back of his shop, you see, actually has like different weapons and armor sets and different kind of armorers and weaponsmith utilities. He has some leather armor and different things like that. But as you go up, he opens up this door, and you see what seems to be like 50 or so different canvases with grease like smeared on all of them, making lots of different abstract pictures. of different colorful wilderness scenes, of people, some abstract cartoonish style situations that happen in different panels. And you see this little spindle wheel that you would weave to make string and to make different things like that. Just sitting in the center of this room, surrounded by these hundreds of different paintings and paintings that are stacked up against each other.
Wow, I'm actually kind of impressed. I didn't know you were an artist of sorts.
Oh, well, of course I am. He just gestures at himself.
Yeah, you're good.
So sit down in this chair. He points to a little stool on the opposite side of the wheel, or the loom. I think that's what it's called, a loom. And he's like, sit there.
Can I get a little heads up on what you're going to be doing?
Oh, don't let's be silly.
Good. Oh. Prisma, where did you go? Did you come with me?
Following, yeah.
Okay. Why don't you just stay kind of in the corner and just stay there, and I'll go sit down.
All right. You sit down. It's pleasant. There's different windows and made of glass, which is unusual in this here. And letting in light from all different types. You actually see a stained glass letting in colored light. And he sits down across from you on the loom, picks out he has his bucket of grease, picks out a little bit of grease, smears it around the spindle device, and then with foot pedals he starts working and making the spindle spin, and he starts to say things, kind of enchanted words of power, and this little thread comes off and kind of like floats along, completely like golden in colors, and kind of swirls in the air, and then says, "What question would you like to be answered?"
Question. How can we keep little John in his house until his parents return?
All right. He says, "Oh, of course. Hold out your finger."
This is gonna be Sleeping Beauty, but I'm doing it anyway.
All right. As you hold out your finger, the little golden light ribbon of string kind of floats and then wraps around your finger and ties itself into a bow, and then it snaps up here and just kind of hangs loose. And now you have this this golden glow that kind of turns dull and then back into this yellow string on your finger.
What this?
It's the answer to your question.
You find him?
Oh,
I'm so confused.
of course. So when you're ready to have your question answered, yank on the string.
This
Right,
is all
well,
for naught.
Oh, thanks.
Of course.
If
And if you like the results,
Yeah.
you can come back anytime. And for just a little bit of cost, because keeping up this grease is hard work, we can answer more of your questions.
Okay. All right. Well, we will definitely consider that. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Right, and then I turn to leave, and I go to Prisma. I'm like, let's get that kind of dodge. And I'm just kinda
I do not understand what a dodge is.
As you leave, you see a dwarf, just kind of the same dwarf that the two were arguing with earlier. He's just like sitting there and just like, did he do that? Did he do that thing with you?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's not going to be helpful, but
Oh,
whatever.
It's not going to
Alright,
be
well.
helpful.
thanks.
All right. But make sure to only pull it when you're outside in a big area.
Oh no.
That's the only word of caution that I can. I have no idea what's going to happen. Yeah.
Noted.
Yep.
Thanks.
And if you do not?
Say again.
And if you do not?
If you do not, there's. Let's just say the Furbolg in the other house used to actually have a bigger shop.
Understood.
Yeah. It's random for every person. Yeah.
Alright.
Why don't let's be silly? You see Ernesto walking down. It's
Nope,
gonna be
even-
fine.
I'm walking away. Don't want to hear it.
You walk away, you hear a slush of the grease just from
Oh.
behind you, and as you just book it out of there.
Yep. We're going back to the tavern.
All right. Where would you like to go?
We're going back to tavern. Going back to
Okay,
the
back to
platinum
tavern.
village.
As you make your way back to the tavern, you see your friends playing rock.
You're finally back!
Did anybody win yet?
I don't think it's that kind of game.
Oh.
I thought I was winning the entire time.
Oh. Just let him win.
Sure. I thought we were all winners.
No, I'm the best.
There is always only one winner in a battle.
That's true. I like the way you think, personally. That's very true. Anyway, we found. So, Gizmo was kind of a bust. But we have a possible solution. Maybe, probably not. But let's try. So, well, John, would you like to, just not leaving, but we're just gonna step outside, like within your little fence. Okay, is that cool?
I thought we didn't want him going outside. That's why I've been sitting here the whole time.
No, it's fine. I don't want to do anything to the house. I don't know what is gonna happen when we try this, but
I also
inside house.
I point out the
no,
tracks
no,
to them too.
outside house.
Outside house.
Yes, but within.
I'm not allowed to go outside house.
No,
He's not
it's
allowed to
okay.
go outside.
We're here with you. All right. It's just
Like, looks down at the doorway.
If he was allowed to go outside the house, I would have inspected this stuff right here, and I point to the tracks
This-
going one way and the blood going the other.
oh goodness, that's an issue.
When did
All
you
right.
kill
Well,
someone?
he can. Oh goodness.
What?
When did you kill someone?
I didn't kill anybody. That just happened while I was playing rock. I haven't left this
Playing
house.
rock involve killing?
With rock.
It's not that kind of game.
Understood.
All right. Well, okay. So, Little John, you can stay right there. Platinum, why don't we all step outside and then I'll try this.
Okay.
So you guys just stand back a little bit and I'll go like.
Okay.
So who's inside? Who's outside?
I'm going outside.
Little John's inside.
Little John inside.
I'm like 5 feet from the door. On the
Okay.
outside.
All right. And Prismana?
Outside.
Outside. Okay. So, you getting ready to pull? And as you get ready to pull, we'll take our break. All right. To the break time!
Anticipation killing me.
And we are back. All right. So, as you were about to pull your string, zoop, it comes out, and then you hear this rumble of the earth, and then right at the front of the door, 5 foot of 5 foot by 5 foot stone just erupts in front of the door, and up about 15 feet high.
Oh my gosh, it worked.
Well, that solves that problem.
Wow. I don't. Oh my god. I go and like tap on the rock a little bit, like just like a little knock, make sure it's like a rock. It's like sturdy.
Yep, it's solid.
That's.
Intriguing.
I'm so impressed. We're going back to Ernesto's at some point, right? Anyway.
All right,
So
and you
much-
hear
Now you have a friend to play rock with.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Alright. About this, this, and I gesture towards where like the blood is and the footprints and whatever.
Well, how'd you get outside?
I've been outside.
Oh,
I was outside the
we were
door.
all outside and he was inside?
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent.
This is correct.
So I did that. So I
Perfect.
made sure y'all were outside.
Alright.
So yeah, about this problem.
Mm-hmm.
What do you know? Platinum.
I don't know, I smelled something smoky, and then I looked around, I saw this, and then I just kept on playing rock.
Fair enough. Let's take a look at it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. As you go over, and you're looking down, you see footprints going off one way, blood smear going off the other way.
Can we tell like what the footprints are from? Like, is it humanoid? Is it animal?
Roll a nature check.
Oops, not 4. Yeah.
All right. As you're looking
Damn.
at it, it looks like hooves.
Hooves.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Interesting.
And is the smear of blood, is that just like a smear, or is it like a line?
It's a line of blood that goes off in a direction and then kind of tapers off into kind of more splatches.
Looks like
Actually,
Satire
there's
shot someone.
I was going to check how fresh it is.
Yeah. Roll a medicine check.
I don't even have on that. Oh, okay.
All right. As you're looking down, it seems like it's been there for as long as you guys have been gone.
Well, see what I think about this is that blood is probably gonna, like, we're not gonna be able to trace it once it's gone, you know. So I feel like we should try the hooves.
Whatever you want to do.
The pieces Prismata puts together, Prismata just looks back at the other side of the rock. Are you sure that they are not hunting?
Nope. So let's go. If you want to.
This has been here ever since we left.
I don't know. It seems worth looking
So,
at.
I didn't notice anybody behind me, I just noticed that there was these tracks.
Yep.
That's funny.
You're so perceptive.
You smelled something, and that's what made you look outside.
Smell might not have been related.
And the smell's gone by now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to check it out, or do you want to
Gonna
go
roll
get another
survival.
job?
Yeah. Roll survival to follow the tracks. 'Cause
Yep.
Oh, check
I'm
it.
intrigued. Does this work?
Yo, I don't like your face right now. You got something devious.
That did not work. Okay. Sorry, I was testing something. Oh,
Excuse me.
All right.
thought I had something that would roll from the character sheet. Guess not.
Okay. As you're looking down and as you're following the tracks, they kind of get muddied up because after you've gone through the alleyway and onto the second street over, it goes into this half cobbled, half very beaten down dirt path, which many people are walking on right now. Kind of lose the tracks.
Yeah, let's go to the guild hall. Maybe someone's looking for someone to find whatever did this.
Yeah, let's go to
Maybe
the
we'll
guild
get paid
hall
for
and
it.
get some gold, because you're gonna need a lot of gold to get those potions.
Yeah, yes.
Indeed.
Onwards.
All right. And as you head your way onwards towards the guild hall, you make your way over, and you see the motley crew that's there, just gossiping about their adventures that they've been doing and their different quests, and just haughtiness and the air of I'm better than you is just thrown around in thick slurs everywhere.
I got to level 10 in Jim's dungeon.
In Tim's gym.
Tim's dungeon.
Oh my goodness, whatever. We don't care about them. They're jerks.
I made it to one room.
No, four. We're just going to get all. Who cares about gossip and liars?
All right. As you make your way in, you go over to the left wing of the mansion, where lower levels, kind of easier quests, but less pay, less reward, are. And you make your way in, and you see a giant job board, and then there's also a few tellers there, giving out special different instructions on what the different jobs entail.
Let's go to the board. Pick.
All right.
Good job.
All right. Roll a 1d 1372. Okay.
Oh no, not 1179.
1179.
What could this mean?
Got it. Okay. So as you're looking up, you see giant hedge maze as a big title on one of them, and it says, whoever can get rid of it, 15 gold.
How does one get rid of one of these?
Fire!
How does one get rid of one of these?
No, I don't think we should take this job because I have an axe that makes me have a wisdom saving throw in order to hit anything that is nature related. So we're not gonna do that one.
Maybe you should buy another weapon with your 20 gold where it doesn't hate you if you try to cut down trees.
But
Sure, you could afford something.
For backup, you have 20 gold.
what if
You lost all your javelin. What did you? Your hand axes?
my hand axes?
You lost your
wait,
hand axes. Did
I
you
also
buy
have-
new
I also
ones?
have a javelin. I do also have a javelin. I just don't care for it that much. Alright, fine. Let's see if I can buy another weapon.
All right, and then you see there is a second part on the right wing. There's a little starters adventurers. You want to be an adventurer? Come over here and get your starting equipment.
I feel insulted by this newbie's.
One.
Newbie. But fine. It's probably where the least expensive things are anyway. I go up and I'm like, hey. What's up?
Let's see.
Any things.
You see this this nice elven lady in some tough little armor, just looks over at you and is like, "What do you need?"
I'm looking for sort of like a hack and slash kind of weapon. You know, I need to get something similar to my axe here.
You don't seem very strong. You sure you want?
Don't judge me.
All right. I mean, we could give you some finesse weapons that'll help you if you're a little bit more dexterous. It just seems like you haven't been doing much lifting.
Well, did you just ask me if I even lift, bro? Listen here. Listen here. I just need something like my axe that's not this axe. Because I need to do some hack and slash, or maybe like a sword. That would be cool. Something.
So you want a sword and an axe?
Yeah, at least if you have like a hand axe, maybe that'd be nice.
Hand axes, yeah, hand axes will do you good.
Yeah.
Let's see, you can lift those. Let's see.
Lady, oh my goodness.
There, okay. So, do you want something a little bit more simpler or some type of martial weapon?
Simple is good.
Simple, all right. So she gets up and looks over, looks around at her different wares. There's just loads of just crap everywhere. Just she goes, rummages around in a bin, pulls out 2 hand axes. It's like, you want 2 of these? 1 of these?
How much are they?
They're hey Keith. She shouts over at someone that you can't see. It's like, how much are the hand axes? Here, rustle of different papers. They're 5 gold apiece.
I'll take both.
All right, those will be 5 gold.
I gave them money.
Okay. So you give him money. And you were looking for some type of axe? Like a battle axe, a great axe?
Yeah, it doesn't have to, just
Like 2-handed, 1-handed?
I prefer the 2-handed.
Okay, 2-handed, like a little bit more heavier thing. It's kind of versatile where you could go 1-hand, 2-hand. What were you looking for?
Yeah, a little versatility, never hurt anybody.
So you can go 1-hand, 2-hand. How do you feel about a maul?
No.
Yeah. She looks around, and you see this wooden maul that's encased in or that has metal linings around it and metal heads.
I like it. I'll take it. How much? I'll ask how much before I say I'll take it.
It's like, oh, wait. Were you looking for versatility, or were we looking for something that's like, this maul is a bit heavy. It's a bit 2-handed. We have this long sword over here. She goes over and gets this scabbard. It can be 2-handed or 1-handed weapon. Usually 2-handed gives you a little bit more oomph. We have a lance. She points back to, we have some lances and some halberds over there for some good reach. If you really wanted to like jab from a distance, not be up close and personal. Some scimitars and short swords. We do have 1 trident if you'd like that. It's a very popular item. Apparently everyone loves it, but they don't know how to use it. We also have a warhammer. She goes over and picks up a warhammer. And the warhammer is very slender and versatile.
Alright, turn back to my little robo buddies. I'm like, hey, what do you guys think? You think we tried it and nobody knows how to use, or this one?
I don't know. Hold one up.
What do you think suits me?
Do a pose.
Can it? I
And
go
here,
back.
whoosh, and you look out behind you, and someone's out there playing with a whip.
Okay,
Oh, I have one of those.
Yeah, whatever. I'm asking Trident or Warhammer. Who cares about whips? Whatever.
All right.
I do not understand the problem.
I want to know which one you think suits me better.
Why not the trident?
Yeah,
I think
Trident
I could-
looks cool.
Yeah, I could probably figure it out. Seems easy enough, alright? How much is it trying?
It's like, Keith, how much the trident? 5 gold.
Got yourself a deal.
All right, here's your trident. If you would like to exchange it at any point, we'll give you half off for used weapons. If you'd like to trade it in for some store credit.
Alright, no problem, thanks. It's a good deal. Good. Cool, let's go.
All
As you
right.
grab the trident, looks a little beat up. Looks like it's a bit used itself.
Oh no.
Welcome to Weapon Stop. You trade your used weapons for.
We trade you used weapons for full price.
Alright. Let's get.
Would you like to be a member? Would you like to get a membership card?
No.
Oh, you want to trade in that sword? We'll give you 50 copper for it. Can I buy it back? That's 10 gold.
No. We don't want to be members. Thank you.
All right, suit yourself. You get a mighty fine 10% discount if you refer a friend.
And you get to pre-order weapons.
Pre-order weapons.
How do
Do they get delivered to my door?
We do have a delivery service. It is a little bit extra. We also have what we like to call a send-delivery service, where you call us and you send us weapons.
You know what? As amazing as that sounds, hard pass.
All right. To each their own. Just know that you could have gained 15 loyalty points if you had a card with us.
Sign me up. Loyalty points. Sign me up.
So you would like to sign up?
Yes.
All right. Sign here on the dotted line.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go to ask about more information about the maze.
Signs the Platinum
doing
Chaser.
All right. We will process this, and in 10 to 15 business days, you'll receive a letter in the mail of your. Do you have a residence? You need to fill out the residence part.
What is a residence? I have no residence. I am
It's,
the Platinum Chaser.
Yeah. Yes, Platinum Chaser. You see, you have to put down your address so we can send you some things.
Just send it here.
Here.
This is where I'm at. Send it here. And I will come and pick it up in 10 to 15 days.
Keith. Yes. We have an I-9. And she's like, all right. Platinum Chaser, here's your card.
I don't know where I'll be 10 to 15 days from here. I could be anywhere.
She just hands you
Thank you.
your card. It's a little wooden medallion-looking thing. It's circle.
Oh,
and
it's a wooden
it looks
coin.
like the sheriff thing.
Let me add that into my inventory. Wooden token from C. Manage equipment, inventory, add items.
Alright, I've gone up to the window to ask more about the maze. What are we
Like,
gonna do?
you see this tiefling, and up there, just blue skin, laid back horns down and back, and he's looking very sultry. Has a nice little beard, very very well kept and straight. And leans forward, looks at Susk. Ah, you're asking about the hedge maze?
Yeah, got that right.
It's actually 3 days south of here, more or less. If you take the westward road, it'll curve around south, and you take that, and that's probably the easiest way to get there.
Right. And do we have any more information on what exactly we're looking to accomplish here?
It's like not too much. I think the person that requested the job will be on site. It's been a problem for them for, let's see, I think pulls out a little ledger and reads through it. About 17 days or so they came in, so maybe a month this has been going on. Don't have too much information, but they said that they pay 15 gold for anyone who can get rid of it, so doesn't seem like it's going to be too big of a deal.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep, anytime.
I'm gonna go back to the other two and like, alright, let's take the westward road.
Did you say the Whispering Road?
West.
The west?
Oh, east? I thought you said west. We're going the westward road. And we're gonna get there in 3 days. Probably.
Oh,
If
3
nothing
days
happens.
for 15 gold?
It's a start.
Split 3 ways? Start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this insufficient?
No.
Is it what?
Is this insufficient?
It'll work for now.
So as you get
You
ready
will
to pack
get-
up your gear,
Beefy experience points.
and you get ready to set out, you get 150 experience to be split among the three of you for taking care of Little John.
Yay.
How much experience now?
150 split.
Let me do the math.
Jeez.
150
So, 50
divided
each.
by 3.
50.
It's 50 each.
Yep.
Yay.
And someone's going to have to explain to the parents later. So
That's a for later problem.
They
I-
like us.
At
That's
least we
good.
didn't, at least we didn't just walk away and let
Yeah,
him
exactly.
escape.
Exactly.
We did good.
all right. So as you guys are getting ready to pack up, we are going to try, or we're going to do a skill challenge. And through these different 3 days, you have to have there. You can have 3 successes and 3 failures, and each day you must use a attribute that you're trained in to and describe to me how you use it to help you on your journey to the hedge maze.
Okay.
And then you have to roll a DC 15 to succeed.
A DC
Alright.
what? 16?
15 to
Oh,
succeed.
15. Oop.
Okay.
So who would ever like to explain to me how they would use their skill to help them in the travel? You can be creative as creative as you want.
Okay.
Cool.
So first one. Sorry. Prismana will use the performance to. She's going to, along the way, perform with her flute. One of the songs that she has composed back while she was performing at, well, Or she used to perform. She hasn't revealed that yet.
All right. So you perform, and how does that help the party?
Well, it keeps them entertained and keeps them.
It stays off the boredom.
It's party morale, but
I mean, it's only for Susk because Platinum Entertainer can play rock with himself.
yeah, pretty much.
All right, so roll your performance check.
Okay, and I believe since it's with the flute, double proficiency bonus, yeah. So let's see. Performance. Oh my gosh, I've never used this thing before. You know, it'd be 5 and then another one. Okay, yeah, I know the modifier now.
Yep. So that is your roll? Yes.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Yep. And goes off to the breeze, entertaining, and helps you stave off the boredom. Now, would like to see if they succeed or fail next.
Platinum Chaser is going to use his athletics. We're gonna come across a busted wagon, and he'd be like, "Let me move this out of the road so we can walk down the road, even though we could easily walk around it."
I'm just gonna show up.
You know, it's just like, you know, that feat of strength, they'll just help you along the way, man. All right. just gotta get it out there for other people who are gonna use the road.
That's right.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Ah!
That's one fail. If you guys get 3 fails, then you have some type of encounter. All right. Susk, how would you like to use what you're trained in?
So I'm gonna use my intimidation because we're gonna come up to a group of like 4 just really inexperienced thieves that they just hardly know what they're doing, but they're like, these guys, that one's made of platinum, oh my goodness, we can get a lot of money for them, so they're gonna try and mug us. And I'll just take out my axe and I'll be like, listen, you don't want to do that. I'm a little too busy to be dealing with little runs like you. We got places to go. We got people to see. We got booze to drink. Well, I do. They don't. But that's another story. But this, you're just gonna have to get the heck out of here, because I don't want to have to deal with your dead bodies.
All right, roll intimidation.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my inspiration. Can I use my inspiration to roll again? Thank you.
Yay! I forgot you had that.
There we go.
Nice.
I'm like, you know what I said about those guys? Forget that. You know, it's just me. I have an alcohol problem, and I'm not happy when I don't have my booze.
All right. So you're able to successfully evade that situation. All right. Who would like to go one last time to see if we succeed or fail?
Platinum is going to use his perception to make sure if he can see the hedge maze off in the distance or not.
All right. And how does that help the party get there?
To make sure we're on the right track.
All right. Go right ahead.
That was just serious face.
Sounds logical.
He has a 6 intelligence. He's not smart. He just, I don't know if he understands that
He just
the road isn't going to change.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's not a real roll.
Oh wait.
That's not real.
Oh. Yep.
That just added.
Not nice.
That's a fail.
You actually think you see it, but it's actually
It's just
it's
bushes.
just bushes. Yeah, it took you a little extra time.
It's right there, guys. As I take them off the road.
So that's two
Not the right
successes,
way.
2 fails.
No,
Who would
I
like to-
see it. It's here.
Your internal guidance has been misguided.
Good job,
Yep.
buddy.
Recalibrate.
Recalibrate. Who would like to go one last time to see if we fully succeed or fully fail?
Let's see. I don't know how I can use some of these things. They're so useful.
Get creative.
Persuasion. Okay. Persuasion.
Persuasion. All right.
And that would be because the road was blocked by you know what? A troll. And the troll will not let us pass, and Prismata persuaded the troll that they had nothing on them, and with nothing of value, there was nothing for it.
Tell it we have no shrooms.
And Prismata also mentioned that.
All right. Go ahead and see if you can get out of this sticky situation.
I keep starting out. Oh my god.
Nope.
Nope. All right.
Bardic inspiration on myself. No, I wish.
Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay. So, Prismata, Platinum Chaser, and Susk are walking down the road, and you see this big troll. And Prismata has now completely failed at trying to persuade this troll to leave them alone, to leave you guys alone. What would you guys like to do?
I pull out my great sword.
I can't see you fighting. But
All
Really,
right.
your weapon. There is no need to fight yet.
alrighty.
Give me your money. Me want money.
Yeah, me too, bud. Don't want to see what we want.
Give me your money or I bite his head off. Points over at Prismata.
I can
That's-
guarantee I am not tasty.
Yeah, that's really true.
Spits on the ground. Tuh. Don't care about taste. Me kill.
Oh, well, you know what? I really enjoy killing things as well, so I'm gonna practice using my trident, I guess. I'm gonna take out my trident.
You're gonna take out your trident. So you guys are going into initiative to fight this troll?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
We tried talking to it, didn't work.
Oh, okay.
Yep, here we go.
All right. This isn't good. This isn't. Okay.
This is,
I'm
All right.
scared.
this isn't good.
I guess I.
Okay. No punches are going to be held back. So roll initiative.
Oh, that's actually 3. I
Good.
forgot I
I-
didn't I can't add my initiative.
So that's 3 for
Yes.
Sask. Platinum Chaser is 9.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna just quickly put my thing here so I can just do automatic initiative.
okay, there's that. And then we have this guy. Okay. Good.
I'm not gonna give up 20 gold to make 5 gold. That makes no sense.
What about your lives?
What
All
about
right.
him?
So,
Go big or go home, baby.
so Prismata, as this troll gets, let's see, what does this troll have? All right, as this like gangulishly green troll, who's came out of the woods to antagonize you, like lays down its hands with giant claws and gets ready to attack you. As it sees that you're about to attack it, what would you like to do?
Okay, so at the moment, Prismata's been playing the pamphlet the whole time, as I mentioned, right? So Prismata would still have that in her hand. So for bonus action, she will give Bardic Inspiration to Mimo. You know what? Platinum Chaser.
Ooh.
Seems like you'll need it more.
What do
All
I
right.
add? A D6?
It's a D6, yeah.
Yeah.
D6 to your attack roll or saving throw?
It's ability check, attack
Yeah,
roll, or
ability.
saving throw.
Cool.
Yep. And then what would you like to do for your action?
Withdraw the pamphlet, draw the rapier, and go in and stab him.
All right, roll an attack roll. Okay. Yep, you definitely hit it, and you go, ha! Roll your damage. You do 6 points of piercing damage as the troll looks down at you and just grunts. All right, Platinum Chaser, what would you like to do?
Platinum Chaser is going to run up to him and swing his great axe. Get out of my way, you big boy!
All right. Go right ahead.
Plus a D6 plus 6. I don't think that worked right. But I got a 19 plus 6. Does that hit?
You get
Does a 25 hit?
That was perfectly right.
that hits. That hits. That hits bad. All right. Decent. Deal some damage.
Yeah. Roll. It's a 2d6 plus 4.
Do you have a great sword or what type of?
Great sword. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can
So
withhold
that's
the
slashing?
Bardic Inspiration.
Slashing, yes, slashing.
All right. As it comes down and you take another nice chunk out of this troll, you see he kind of slashes down one of his shoulders, a little bit of a shallow wound. And now, Sask, what would you like to do?
Well, I got my trident. So he's a tall boy, right?
Yep.
It's very large. All right, so I'm gonna use my movement to run, then do a jump, and Stab him in the face with my trident.
All right, you go up and you get ready to stab. Do your attack roll. Trident is a. Did you get stuff for the trident?
Stuff?
D&D? Yes. Did you put in the?
Did you
I didn't
add
give
it
you
in your
anything.
character sheet?
Yeah, I put it on the D&D ground.
Okay. Yep. Because a trident is a 1d6 piercing, and it's also thrown, and it can also be versatile. So if you're doing it two hands, then it's 1d8 damage, and it is a strength weapon.
Okay.
Okay. As you come down and you're able to stab it right in the collarbone, you just all right, do some damage.
Yay!
So it's 1d8 plus whatever if you're doing it two-handed. All right. Do 8 points of piercing damage as you pierce the hide of this creature. All right. The troll looks down and just shrugs a little bit, and you see its wounds start to close.
Oh, good.
Oh no.
So one of the slashes has completely closed, but the other wounds in his collarbone is still there. And then it looks over at Prismata, who tried to talk it out of having nothing, and gets just angry, real angry, and just makes 3 attacks.
3? Oh
one
no.
with one claw, one with the other claw, and then tries to bite.
Shit. We should have brought
Bite
Lil
with
John
mice.
with us.
Okay, so that's. I'm gonna do this one by one plus special attack. 1d20. So does that hit you? Does 12 hit your armor class? All right. So that's first one comes down and just scrapes off your armor. Second one.
+7?
Yes. This. All right. The second one comes down and tries to scrape at your armor, and
Ouch.
deals. Let's see. 2d4, 2d6 plus 4. All right. 2d6 plus 4. 10 points of slashing damage. As it comes down and tries to bite your head off. Are you still up?
Yeah, surprisingly.
All right.
Wow.
Roll 20 plus 7. Tries to get you once more, but it fails, and you kind of juke out of the way as it goes, tries to bite. All right, Prismata, it's now your turn.
Okay, let's see. Action disengage. Yeah, just gonna. Just gonna. Very, very injured. Looks to be. Maybe even creaking a little. Just runs back the full 30-foot distance and casts Healing Word on herself.
Okay. All right, you're back. You're out of there, and Platinum Chaser, it's your turn.
This isn't worth 15 gold, and he's gonna disengage and run 30 feet away.
Yep. Facing off a troll, not good. All right, Sesk.
This is so worth 15 gold. No, I'll
You gotta pay the troll toll.
get into this.
Why did I have to say troll?
Why did you say troll?
See how hard our nose is. Alright, I guess I'll try to leave too.
All right. There's an action called a disengage action, which allows you to.
Leave without taking an attack of
leave without
opportunity.
taking an attack of opportunity.
Let's do that.
All right. And as you run away, the troll heals back up completely.
Oh, good.
You see all of its wounds heal, looks up at you, and starts chasing you.
Oh no.
So it gets up to you. Looks at Susk and Platinum and Prismata, and thinks for a second, and goes for Prismata.
Oh no.
And
Oh no.
The dice don't like me today.
He goes for one swipe. That hits.
Yeah.
Oh.
6. It does 13 points of slashing.
Ouch.
That's,
Like a light.
I believe it is.
Never roll bard. with
Then-
Neil.
To be fair, I'm 17.
Neil hates bards.
And he looks over at the other two. He looks over at Platinum Chaser, then looks over at Susk,
Mm-hmm.
and goes for Susk.
Nice.
It hits and
Very
does
much.
some damage. Deals some massive amounts of damage.
23 to hit.
Deals 16 points of slashing damage.
Oh my god.
Unconscious.
Unconscious? Aren't you level 2 and you only have 16 hit points?
I have 14 hit points.
But you're a barbarian.
Did you roll for your secondary hit points? Because you should have gained up.
What?
You should have had more. Every time you level, you roll for more hit points.
Yeah, you know I don't know anything about this game.
Okay, sounds good. Well, you don't need to worry about that now. So- and then looks over at Platinum Chaser.
Uh-huh.
And does not hit you.
Oh, lucky me.
When it tries to bite, you just and misses completely. All right. So, Prismata, roll a death saving throw. Okay. Platinum Chaser, what would you like to do?
Dash.
You'd like to dash
Yeah.
without your friends? Okay. He gets one attack of
They're
opportunity
gone.
on you as you run away.
Yeah, attack. Oh, yeah, that
And
hits.
that hits. There's 11 points
Oh my
of slashing
God.
damage. But you get 60 feet away. Okay,
Help.
Susk, roll a death saving throw. Okay, you succeed. The troll, completely healed up, looks at Platinum Chaser, looks at its 2 down victims, and then just picks them both up and just walks back into the woods. Prismata, roll another death saving throw. Failed. Okay, Susk, roll another death saving throw. Succeeded. Okay. You guys keeping track? Prismata?
Yep.
1, 2,
Goodbye.
fail.
No.
Okay. Susk, roll death saving throw. So you have stabilized. But roll a just a straight d20 for me, and when you do that, if you roll a 9 or below, the troll eats you.
Thanks for no pressure. But good.
Oh Oh my god.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right. So,
Would it be the backup crew otherwise?
this is why it's called the back,
Platinum lives.
because death is a sure thing in every single session we play.
I take full responsibility for this. You shouldn't have brought me here.
Just a platinum chaser.
It's like, what?
Platinum
Screw this! I'll sit back to town.
It is now all up to Platinum Chaser.
Everyone who hangs out with a platinum chaser dies.
Maybe there was a reason why he was deactivated in some. What was it? The Underdark? Dreamer? I forget. Where did Squeaks find him?
I don't think we said. We just found you. Oh my god.
This,
Well,
this
I'm
dumb
rolling
damage
too.
Warforged.
It's a cursed door. It's a cursed.
It's a cursed
Everyone
item.
around me dies.
People don't know Platinum Chaser's a cursed item.
Okay. Okay.
Well, back to the guild to find new people.
Should we end it there and let you guys make new characters for next week?
Yeah, I think that's the
suppose
smart
so.
thing to do.
Am I the only one that made a second character?
Yes, because I thought, oh hey, great AC, 17 AC, this would be great. I just frontline and everything, and then I make the mistake of saying a troll.
A troll.
Troll.
You know, I think I should roll up a couple more characters. I should have more than
No,
one.
you're gonna.
Because it's
Final
quite
Chaser's gonna
possible.
live forever.
It's quite possible that I can go through two characters. You should just roll up 3 characters, because you don't know if you're gonna lose 2 characters in one session.
This? Yeah, I'm definitely going to be making
Just have a
Two
just
characters,
have a
so-
fat sheet
Be
of
prepared.
character sheets.
Be prepared. And both Prismata and Susk, you guys come back with 90% of the EXP that you have now. If that makes you go down a level, then that makes you go down a level. Which I think it might for Dreamers. But we will.
Oh, that's right. She died twice.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Until next
Thank
time.
you, everyone. Until next time, we will keep killing our parties. Keep killing our party members. You know, it's like it was almost a TPK.
Almost.
Let's raid someone who are raiding. Let's go over to
We
the
need-
ending now section and go to Dungeons and Dragons
We need a ticker for
for death count.
yeah.
Yes.
The turnover rate is high in this one. I don't expect anything to live.
I'm surprised I've lasted 2 sessions.
I have not lasted either.
He is the Platinum Chaser.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go in the